Three, two. Hi, my name is Craig and I work for AMPT Now. Today I'm going to take you through a very brief demo showing you the main features and functionality of our AMPT platform. However, if you have any questions or if you'd like a full detailed demo, don't hesitate. Visit us at www.amptnow.com and click on Schedule a Demo. Or you can always email me, Craig at amptnow.com. Well, let's stop waiting. Let's get into it. This here, as you can see, is our login screen. Now, what I'm going to show you today is our own personal AMPT platform. So consider yourself one of the lucky few that gets to see this. As you can see here, we have all the normal features, email, password, which by the time you'd have given credentials to AMPT, you will have all that. First, when I log in, you'll see that our screen has a brief survey. Now, this isn't normal. Typically, you'd be brought to the next screen that I'll show you, but for the purposes of this demo, I wanted to briefly show you what functionality AMPT has for your surveying needs. Now, these can be long form like you see here with both text, multiple field options, as well as drop-down menus, or we can take and cut this up and make it as few as 2 questions or 3 or 4. Whatever you'd like to do, we can customize it. Now, this is the main screen that you normally see. This is the screen to give a nudge. Now, for those who don't know, a nudge is our way of calling recognition. And if you're at all familiar with nudge theory, that's where it comes from. So the first thing we're going to do is show you how to give a nudge. A nudge is recognition, obviously. So today I'm going to select a teammate of mine that I'd like to give some recognition to. Now I can search for them by these bars quickly scrolling through, or I can search them by first name, by letters that I know, or even searching by a single name here. That'll bring up the options if I only know a few letters of a person's name, maybe I've seen them in the hallway. Luckily, my team is pretty small, so I'm going to select Colin Kaniva. So now, when I see he's selected, this is a single person. However, if I want to give a group nudge, I click on group. Maybe I have an existing team that I've already created, or I can create a new one very easily. Once I would hit nudge this group, I'd be brought back to this screen, and as many faces I put on that group would be right there. But for the purpose of this, I'm going to do just Colin. So the main thing and feature, or something that sets us apart from our competition and what we believe wholeheartedly here at AMPT, is that all recognition should be given against your company's core values. That always happens. And if you don't have core values, that's fine, because we can help you do just that. We also help in that realm. But as you can see, these are our own very ones. We have Rebel, Genius, Innovation, Enjoy the Ride, Dynamo, and these are our actual core values that we live out every single day. So for today, I'm going to select for Colin, Dynamo. Now, within here you'll see behaviors. Each of these can be customized as well as an other option. If I don't like this one, I can go back. But I'm going to choose Let Your Passion Be a Spark Plug to influence others. I'll rate the impact here. Now I'm going to go down and give a customization. You can see my terrible typing. Now I'm going to go down and give a summary of all the recognition that of the recognition that I've chosen. I can see with a click of that button, Colin will get a notification via SMS text message if he's enabled it, or in his own inbox via email. Now, from there, the one place that nudges will go to is our social recognition feed. Here you can see all of the most recent nudges given to my entire team. I can see everything that happened. In fact, today I was out of the office and didn't see that both Nick and Shannon giving each other nudges, and I can like that. And Nick will be notified now that someone has liked his comment. But I can see everything. I can pile on it. I can see the other things that my team is saying when I'm not there. I can also scroll down here and see a little bit bigger, more in-depth picture of every single nudge that's been given. Here you'll see the differences in what a group nudge looks like. Now, if I don't know who someone is, or maybe they don't work on my team, I can hover over their icon or their picture and click on it, and I'll be brought to their profile. Now, Nick is our CTO, and I can see some of the pertinent information about nudge data that he's both given and received. I can also see his top rated value. I can see his 6-month snapshot, as well as all the core values with the most comments that he's received. And if I scroll on down, I can see both the nudges that he's received and given. And this is a very popular place for people to spend time on. A lot of people who work in jobs that have tough days, like most of us do inevitably, like to go through here and see every great bit of comments that's been given to them, all the amazing nudges. I can also recognize here if I remember, oh, that's right, Nick and I did that project together and he did a great job. I can click a button, he'll be brought back to the Give Recognition tab. Maybe I don't know a little bit, or I want to get to know a little bit more about Nick. And I can click on his picture and I can see some interest, a little bit of information about his favorites. And yes, he does like wonton tacos from Applebee's, I can assure you of that. The other place where this goes is on my own very recognition tab. Now if I click on my recognition, this is for my profile. This isn't Facebook and this isn't LinkedIn, but it gives your team a way to get to know you a little bit better. I can see my own snapshot as well as all the nudges that I've both given and received. Now if I want to edit my profile, all I do is click on edit and I'll be able to edit all the information. A lot of these boxes here can be customized to your needs for your team. I can also add strengths from my Gallup Strengths Finder, and they will show up on my profile. Now, the other part of AMPT that adds a lot of value is our team roster functionality. Team roster is kind of like a directory, and we can customize the key information that shows up here at the top, be it a phone number or an email address or a second contact information. I can click and search on any number of my teammates that I have. I can also filter by first name, last name, or department, title, or location, say if I don't know where someone else is. This allows for an easy and quick way to get key information about your team. And don't forget, we want people to nudge. So if you hover over this button here, you can be brought back to Nudge Now, which highlights Aaron, allowing me to give him all the recognition I can. We also have some basic functionality from your admin profile. Typically an admin is someone you deem to be the overall champion, as we call it, of AMPT. This is someone who we would work with to help and make sure they have all the information they need. We can edit, create new users, resend an invite, or even delete employees that may or may not be there anymore. We can also upload bulletins. Now bulletins allow for your team to get across multiple bits of information through your recognition feed, and I'll show you where that is. In here, under the Bulletins tab, you'll see, well, we don't have much, but you can see the two easy and simple bulletins here. This is also given in the recent activity, and where it would have been posted would show up in the recent activity. I also have notifications. It allows me to know what's been going on recently. I also have my team. When you're able to give group nudges, you have your team, and this is where their information would show up underneath you. It would show past activity, nudges received and given, login, all the information that you would need. That's about it. If there are any questions, please feel free to visit us at www.ampnow.com or find us through any of our social channels on Twitter, LinkedIn, or Facebook. If you have any additional questions or would like to schedule a demo, just reach out to us. We'd love to show you a little bit more in depth. Have a great day.